so I'm Brian Grant. I'm a project manager with Stewart Limited. Primarily we're actually a civil engineering company, but recently we've started this kind of one-off individual type housing things lately, and it's taken on good strides. It wasn't feasible to do the whole thing basically in a timber frame per se out of the factory. So we had certain sections that we had to actually do like a steel portal frame first, and then infill that then afterwards with the timber frame. The biggest challenge is obviously the coordination part of it between drawings and whatnot. Obviously location does play its part, particularly likes of wind, rain, all them things to go along with it, and the exposure. The same roof finish on these. So in order to do that, you've got basically a plywood backing underneath. So the problem we had was we have to obviously protect this ply from when the timber frame finishes to the point where the roofing guys can start their works. Something self-adhesive was going to be something that would really work really well, and we could leave on and not have to do something. So we found the Partel 250 SA, so we can apply that basically directly onto the plywood once the timber frame's done, and it's all sealed up and protects the plywood, and it's sitting there ready for the roofing guy when it's ready to go. The first phase here, we used the Vara Plus, the plain Vara Plus membrane.
Okay.
And then we actually noticed in a bit of marketing from yourselves then that the eco version was available. So we have a kind of environmental sustainable consciousness, and we decided that we'd give it a go. Yeah, and the reason we chose the Vara Plus over the Isoperm is probably more to the exposure rate of the timber frame, because you can have 4 or 5 months there of maybe before it's fully closed in, so it's getting that drying out time again, once you have everything sealed up again, so we thought that would be the better solution. Cutting it, tearing it, shaping it, detailing it, it's brilliant that way, and the guys all like it.
Yeah.
Because you cut it nicely with a knife, or you can tear bits with your hand, that type of thing. Yeah, so we've gone for basically passive house levels of insulation, and then so the likes of the floors are about 0.12, the walls are 0.13, the flat attic ceilings are 0.11, and then the slope rafters are about 0.13.
Okay.
And we did go for the passive glazing and stuff as well on this project as well to make it a low energy.